Yo, what's up, everyone? We are on live. Well, maybe not on this right now, so we gotta make sure we are on this before anything. All right, we should be on and we should be good. Let's see here. Gotta pull this up here, which looks decent. Let me see here. I think that should be good. Alright, one second here, everyone. If you're just pulling up, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. So we are about to start once I get everything situated here. So give me one moment. Yo, yo, welcome, welcome. If you're just pulling in, we are about to get started here. So just one moment as I pull up all these other charts. I don't think I've sent any notifications out just yet. All right, we are on. Let me see how we sound. Alright, kind of want to turn this music up though. Advanced settings. Alright. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, perfect. We'll put that up. I think that sounds alright. If it doesn't, I'm so sorry. Alright, we're gonna turn that down here. I don't know, the audio sounds so weird right now. I don't know what's wrong with my stream. Not sure. Alright, sorry guys. My stream may sound a little bit off. So my apologies for that. So if you're just pulling in, welcome. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we'll be on our way. Yo, Sky God, thanks for liking the stream, brother. Good to see you, man. Alright, let me make sure you guys can see the numbers, and then we'll get fully started here. Okay, you guys can hear the music. That's great. That's a great start. Cool, that's fine. Yeah, I'll have to fix audio on the next stream, but as of right now, let's just keep on going. So I don't waste any time. So we got like an hour left before market closes. We got this chat pulled up here. Gonna send out like 2 notifications now. Yeah, we sent that out. All right, yeah, we sent out the notifications. Let's go ahead and get started. So if during the live stream it sounds weird or anything, just let me know. You can spam the comments, all that good stuff. All right, let me turn it down just a bit. All right, cool. So yeah, on the queues here, this is a really good trade from today. So right after I got off my live stream, don't know if anyone was looking, but there was a nice empty space move here. So we had this clean gap down, and then obviously we ended up punching back into this box. Had a little lotto play outside of the 716, which we went into this little empty space here. So actually a really good move. And then we got that break outside of our level, outside of our wall, that 719, and we just kept on going up. So the 722, and then if we continue, I got up to that 725. 725. So, and I spammed this one today. So hopefully, and you can see, hold on, we spammed it today. See QQQ. You can see where we were, what we had here. Lots of empty space, which was above us, and it's like QQ not above wall yet. Keeping watch of it, we ended up breaking above. It's like a little story. And then we kept on flying and flying. So that was that. Let's look at something for tomorrow. Excuse me. So for tomorrow, this is what I got here. And it looks like pretty much the same exact thing, right? So you see what we have circled there? That is that empty space that I would be targeting into. Probably make my box around here. So if we get outside of this, so same exact thing on how we caught this empty space there and there. We get outside that 722. I'm looking for a candle close outside this level into this empty space up to that 736. And that's something that I would look forward to for tomorrow. So if we can get there, that's what I would like to see. So same exact thing, same exact move. We had that clean little gap, which we target into, and we just literally wait. So you can see the before and the aftermath of the play. So QQ calls. You see that gap there, this little gap here. We had a breakthrough. All of that was broken through. Empty space. As for the downside, we ended up creating empty space here. So we have the gap, we just need to make some structure. So if we don't gap up overnight, then we'd like to see some structure here being made, which I can target into as well. And then yes, this here. So I did get into some puts here. I chased it a bit. This was this morning. This was around that 710 area, and then we ended up dropping to my final. So a nice little play, and then we reversed for this upside. So this is still going to be empty space for me. Pretty much just going to get rid of this now and worry about that in the morning. So that's what I have there on the cues, and hopefully we see a lot more upside because there's a lot more. All right, now SPY, let's break this down. Yo, Catherine, thanks for liking the live stream. Thanks for sharing it. Let's go. Excuse me, I don't know how I sound. I don't know how the audio sounds. So, excuse me if we sound a little bit off. So I gotta fix that. All right, so same thing on SPY. I like the keys a lot better today. We did end up getting that break outside of that 739. I'll be honest, I didn't take this one. We obviously had a nice box here. So as you can see, we had a little bit of empty space here. This was my same exact box that I had. We ended up breaking outside of our consolidation, which allowed me to the empty space. Looks like it would have been a really tough hold, or I might have had to stop out or re-enter into the trade, which would have been perfectly fine. And then, yeah, we got that nice push up. Looks like there's still a nice pocket outside of this level here. So you can see, literally, this is my chart from this morning. If you were watching what we were doing, clean gap down, we break outside of this level, and then now we have empty space. So went up, what, a couple bucks, not too bad. Yo, Glock, what's up, bro? Good to see you, my guy. NCLH. So yes, after we go over these ETFs and a few others. We will be going over some swings for the end of the day. All right, so IWM here. So today here we had, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like IWM had the weirdest looking setup, at least to the upside. Downside was pretty self-explanatory. As you can see here, had this another clean gap there. Clean as day, clean gap there. We broke under our level, and we retested. We dropped all the way down from that 296 down to that 295. And then, yeah, we ended up reversing. Now, did I take calls on this? I did not. Looks like we're gapping up back at this floor here. So if we continue above, could see up to that 298 and 299, which could lead us back to that 300 mark. So that's what I got. Yo, Michael, what's up, brother? Dude, you've been killing it, man. You joined like what? 4 days ago? Dude, it's been wild, man. This is Michael right here. And you can see the plays that we were in, that we hit. We stayed patient. Lots of the same trades, same plays. 2 days of trading. Dude, let's go, man. That's him right here. You can scroll through and see what we do. So lots of empty space, lots of trades, and same exact ones. And you can see a whole bunch of stories. And yeah, it was a great day. 2 days of trading is actually wild for that. But yeah, I don't like to take trades that I'm uncomfortable with. I like to wait for my position. I like to wait for my entry. So we've been doing exactly that, and hopefully we can get a couple more trades by the end of the week, which I think we will. Two days of trading. All right, now let's take a look here. 30-minute chart, 1 hour. Looks like we could end up gapping up there as well. All right, now let's take a look. We didn't do Tesla yet, which Tesla ended up going up pretty wild today. So this one kind of reminds me of last week. We had a lot of empty space here and here. I ended up clearing my charts. Let's look for something new. So for tomorrow, man, this is what I will be looking for. We got this nice clean pocket. So I know it's like, oh man, I missed a play. You know, the charts went up so crazily, I don't know what to do. But me, I'm like, this looks good. This is something that I would love to target into. So we break it. So hold on, give me a second here. So hopefully we create some structure here, maybe a top and bottom wall, and then have some empty space, which is below us. So that's what I would be looking for. And as for the upside, obviously a little pocket here, and then we have another pocket here. So clean gap down, no consolidation. So I'll probably be looking above this 414, trying to reach up to this 420, and then leaving runners. So I love leaving runners. We'll worry about this one tomorrow. Will I swing this one? Probably not. All right, so that's on Tesla. Now, time to look for some swings. Time to see what the damage is, man. NCLH. I don't know what we have here, but looks like we're above something. Oh my goodness. That looks good. Oh, wow. Yo, 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 yo. Might be onto something here. NCLH. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my pen ready. Now this looks like some empty space. This looks like a play that I wouldn't mind playing. Oh, brother. NCLH. Let me write this one down. Hold on, give me a second. Yo, Momo, what's up, brother? Yes, sir. I got you, man. If you have any requests, you can drop those in the comments now. We will be going over some requests too as well. Excuse me. All right, so yeah, we have some empty space here. This looks actually beautiful. So clean gap down, no consolidation. Let me see here. Yeah, I'll probably draw this box right here. Looks like we do have a nice top and bottom wall, which we're trying to get above. So if we can get outside of that 2134, which we are. Oh, we scroll to the left-hand side. That looks really good. So up to that 2488, I like. Maybe a little trim around that 2351. And honestly, not too bad there. All right, I'm going to keep this one up. This one is close. The wicks are wearing me a bit, but the potential is there. Yeah, so it looks like we wicked that 2180 last time. Hopefully we get a close. So thinking if the contracts look well, maybe yeah, maybe a couple positions on it. We'll see though. We will see if we can get it. So yeah, NCLH, not too bad there. Let's take a look here. Now let's keep on going. MSFT, Microsoft Upside. Let's take a look. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of everything. Kind of want to start fresh here. So we found one already. Upside for Microsoft. So it looks like we had a nice rejection here. Yo, Freedom, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. 386 to 392. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be honest. I mean, it looks like we do have empty space above us. Kind of looks like we're in a little bit of trouble here. So we would need kind of wait for a little bit more structure there. But potentially there is a lot of empty space which is above us. I did see on this 4-hour chart. Yo, Freedom, dude, great day, man. Our day was done in like 30 minutes. And then I had to hold the keys for like the whole day, but bag on Tesla, dude, let's go. He said Brazil too. You know what's crazy? I've never sports betted in my life. I've never done it. All right, so what I got here is this empty space above us. So we mapped the trade out. We know what we want, or at least I know what I want here, and it is this empty space. As of right now, I don't really like it. Kind of would like to see if we can gap back above that floor, that 377.20, in order for us to actually target into this upside. And as of right now, we're kind of just sitting. So for me, I don't care about, you know, getting to a trade at all. I would rather wait. Just like today, we waited for a couple trades, and we ended up smacking a couple trades. You could see W Day. Shout out to Michael. He's been in our Discord for what, 2 days, and you could see what he's been doing. You can see what happened on Tesla, over 100% there. You can see what happened on Amazon. You can see what happened on a couple other trades. Not just that day, but you can also see, glory to God, his first day in our chat, he made what, 564%. You could scroll through. He's actually, I think he's in here now. But yeah, we literally wait. And we were in the live trading chat. There were some trades we had to wait for and some trades that left. So, I mean, that trade looks good. Microsoft looks amazing. Hopefully we can get there. But right now, just got to wait. So for tomorrow, I'll be doing the same thing. We also do have a couple other ones I do want to go over. So Google, let's take a look here. QCOM. Yes, if you got any requests, Discord is basically free. Let's go. Michael's in here now. Hold on, yeah, he's here. So that's Michael. Shout out to one of the new members. We're just in there. We hit a few trades, we leave. Obviously, you know, not every trade's gonna work. But look, first 2 days of trading, that's actually insane. And you can just scroll through and see, but He said, I've been trading. So yeah, the Discord link is in the bio. You can join the free chat. We got the VIP chat as well. We post all the setups today, even on the queues. Got some more feedback today. And hold on. You can see what happened here. So I pretty much spammed this one too as well. So watching those QQ calls, QQQ, and then we finally got the QQ play to break out, and we ended up pushing up. So yeah, in the first 1 to 2 hours of the day, I will be inside the live trading chat, and then after that, I do like to really focus on the text alerts of what I'm looking for. It's a lot easier for me. But yeah, everything's in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat as well. He said, finish reading what I said. It was important. All right, I'll finish it. Hey, I've been trading for 2 years, and I was minus 20K until last week. I became happy. I'm now profitable. Well, I'm glad you're happy, man. I'm glad you're happy. He said, don't. Oh, dude, I already know. It's all good. But yeah, Google, let's take a look here. He said, no, I'm home. Oh, you're at home. Nice, man. That's nice, brother. So yeah, we got empty space, which is above us here. And obviously this floor entry, we punched back into this wall, that 340. And then now we're in this empty space. So if we can get this continuation, we'd like to see up to that 359 and then that 368. So like a nice little close here. And if we can, looks good. And obviously if we go back under, could see some downside. Yo, LeBron James, what's up, bro? Good to see you, LeBron. No, I'm trying to explain. Oh, you like to do wheelies. Oh, nice, man. I didn't know you like to do wheelies. That's pretty cool. I don't really know how to do a wheelie, though. All right, so Google, it looks really good. Hopefully we get this nice continuation. But that 349 to that 359, 368. Obviously, if sellers take control here, so let me see here. So this right here is seller's control. So if you don't know what this is, we basically want price to stay outside of seller's control because this is where they have price pushing down. So as long as we can stay up and hit this empty space, it looks good. Kind of look at MSTR. Yes, sir, brother. All right, MSTR. If you guys have any other requests, go ahead and drop those in the comments as well. And if you're already inside of the Discord, I will be there last 30 minutes with the setups as well. MSTR, NVDA. Microsoft, yes sir, yes sir. All right, so it actually doesn't look too bad. We do have a lot of empty space, which is still above us here. It looks like I ended up missing this play though, which is perfectly fine. Excuse me. So yeah, we close outside of this wall here, and looks like we did target into this next pocket. So if we can get this continuation, I got up to that 105. But there is this empty space that we would have to obviously get through in order for us to see that actual upside. So right now it looks good. Hopefully we can get there. Got that nice little play if we can keep on continuing. All right, let me see here. All right, cool. How about Microsoft? Yo, lead speakers, what's up, brother? Good to see you all. Yes, sir. So yeah, this is what I had on Microsoft here. I'll be honest. I'm favoring the upside. The upside actually looks really good. The only thing is we did end up having a small little drop today. I'm not in this trade. I'm looking outside of that 382 up to that 392. Possible entry at that 377 if we can reclaim this floor here. And that's what I would like to see. Right now, looks like on this 1 hour time frame, we got this nice little breakdown. So if that happens, that's what I can see. Any swings in a day? I'm looking at Google. We'll see if we can get that nice close outside. Obviously, NCLH doesn't look too bad either. Crazy empty space here. Not going to say it will hit, but got to get above those wicks. And that's the only thing that's, not going to say it's scaring me, but I know how sometimes some plays like to react at some wicks here that we would have to get through. So if we can't get through that, then we would expect a drop. So, but you got to be careful. I'm not telling anyone to get into anything, to any trade. So of course, please do your own research before you tune in, of course. All right, what else do we have to do? So we did that. We did we do Amazon? I don't think we did. No, I don't think so. So Amazon, this one was a great trade today. Beautiful trade. So I'm not gonna lie. Was I a little bit late to this one? I definitely was. But we did have a little bit of empty space, or maybe a lot of it. Glad I chose this one for today. So as you can see, you had this clean gap down, no consolidation. And yeah, this one was one of the plays in the Discord. It wasn't, I'll be honest, I didn't have time to, post it inside the chat. It was just more of a play that we ended up taking like inside the actual live chat. And then I seen that once we hit this imbalance, we didn't reject like at all. You can see that 238, and that's when I'm a little bit iffy about plays. But just the strength we had, we ended up getting that nice push outside this box, outside this level here. He said, I sold early on Amazon. Dude, all good, brother. Like, I'll say, at least if my targets can hit, man, I'll be a happy camper. My targets were hit. All of my targets were hit. We ended up going up a lot more. And yeah, could I have held my full position? I definitely could have. Bought at 238, sold at 240. Yeah, honestly, that's not, 241. Yeah, honestly, not too bad. But yeah, empty space was there. I just listened to my play, and as soon as I seen that 241, I wanted to be out, take my money, maybe leave a runner or two, couple runners, whatever, just see if we can go up more. And yeah, it ended up paying. So what I will be looking at Amazon for tomorrow, looks like if we look to the left here, we scroll over, we got a little bit of empty space here. So clean gap there, no consolidation. And basically, yeah, that one, thanks for the likes, appreciate it. Basically what I would like to see, we got, and this is pretty much the same exact play as always, right? So we know what we want here. We do have the empty space above us. And then we have this box. So this is not really a floor play. This is more of a empty space play. But above that 249, I would like to see if we can go up to this 253. 253, which looks good. So yeah, we still got a nice pocket outside this level here. So it's literally the same thing. Don't want to move anything. But yeah, you can see from today, we got a clear gap down. And then what happened? We explode into the empty space. Now, we scroll to the left. What do we find here? Another clean gap. This is something that I would love to target into. So we get outside of this level. I'm looking for that next explosion. Pause into the upside. So that's all that I'll look for. And then, yeah, you may be wondering, you may be asking, well, Lee, what about the downside? What can I expect? What can I do if there's empty space here? So boom, now I can honestly get rid of this. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Amazon is definitely on the top of my list of trades. When it moves, it's like a baby move, but the percentages pay out really nicely. I was in it today, and I was like, wow. As soon as I got in, bro, it didn't take any time for me to be up, and it was really nice. And you can see what a couple members ended up doing on Amazon. You can see Amazon there. Can't really see it with this screen, but Amazon was great. I could scroll in, I could scroll through, and you can see what a couple other plays that we did, base hits, all that we need. But yeah, it was a wild day. You can see same thing, Apple. He said, when is Tesla stopping? All right, we'll take a look there as well. So yeah, now, if I want the downside, if I'm looking for a play to the downside, I'll be looking for the same thing. It'll just be opposite. So, I've seen this clean gap up here. And this is what we're targeting to. So if you are in the Discord, if you are planning on joining, obviously if you're just planning on watching my streams, this is it. Obviously there's a little bit more to it if I want an early entry, but looks like we do have another box here, and potentially if we break under that wall at 241, we've got a nice pocket down to that 235. So this is something that I wouldn't mind targeting into, since we do have empty space. And now the next step. What do you do, Lee? Yo, Put Bros, what do we do? Absolutely nothing. We wait. We in this box, we wait. Obviously, if we're punching back or punching through a wall, then that's when I could have an early entry. But yeah, that's what I can see there, which doesn't look too bad. All right, one moment here. So yeah, we got that. We did Amazon. When is Tesla stopping? Let's take a look. So, dang, Tesla has been going and going all day, man. That is wild, bro. Like that is actually too wild. Doesn't look like we're trying to stop right now. 414.62, I feel like that's going to be a very, very crucial spot. So around 415.19. I feel like that's where we're going to have a lot of trouble trying to get above. So we're just trying to itch through. So if we get past that 414, or if we cannot get past it, I feel like we're going to have a crazy reversal. But, so that is around here. Tesla is still going. And I'll be honest, I see this, right? And I'm done for the day. I'm just going to get into a trade, into a swing, and I'll be done. Man, that empty space ended up hitting crazy. Wow. So yeah, it looks like we do have a little bit of empty space still above us here for tomorrow. Got up to that 420. But man, look at this. So, excuse me. So this was one of the plays today. So in the Discord, I tried to post what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for, and you could see we had Tesla here. This was another one, clean gap down, no consolidation. Posted this 5 minute before market open. So I like trading Tesla when there's a clean move. As for this, very clean. It looks like we want to keep on continuing, at least at that 414, which could happen end of day. But I'm done. I could care less. Now, for tomorrow, look at what I circled. Look at this. Clean gap up, right? Clean, beautiful. This is something that I would want to take to the downside. But we just need a top wall, bottom wall. We need a Potter box. Nice empty space below us. So maybe we get a top wall here. Maybe we get a bottom wall here. And maybe we go back and forth. And if we jump out of it, I'd like to see us targeting into this downside. So actually looks really good. All right, so that's all on Tesla, NVDA, and SPY. All right, let's see here. Yo, John, what's up, Freedom? Yes, sir. Got you, brother. All right, so video, man, kind of disappointed in this. Yes, there's still empty space above us here. This morning we could not get above this 196 area, which I do like, and I like it a lot. As of right now, we're just inside this box. We're inside of area of consolidation. So I could care less about it. I'm going to wait for tomorrow and see if we can actually get outside of this wall here. So 196 above to that 201, and if we can do that, that's what I would want to see, which looks good. So could happen this week, and if it does, this is what I would want, that empty space there. So more of a weight game on that. So yes, sir, SPY. Looks like we're still in the empty space. We could gap up to that 742, 744. I personally won't be swinging it. Got a few other ones that I like. And then as for tomorrow, I still like under the 735, which we also did create a little bit of empty space here. So we'll see how that plays out. And NCLH, we are above our level, right? Doesn't look bad. Hopefully we stay outside this wick, if we can. We'll see that 2310 and that 2488, but we'll see how things play out. See if we can get another little run. It looks pretty fire. So that's on NCLH. And same exact trades, same exact plays that we do. And shout out to Glock for this one. He called out a 500% trade. So it's not just me in there. Obviously, we're looking for plays, looking for entries. But yeah, we're working as a team. And we wait. We try to find good plays. You can see a couple new members. Michael. This whole page. Look what happened. If the trades hit, they hit. If they don't, that's fine. Look what happened on Apple today. This was in the VIP chat. So, pretty wild. Patience is king. Dude, I know, man. Like, tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the same thing. Going to take it easy again and let the trade come to me. If there's not anything, I won't take it. But if there is, I definitely will shoot my shot. So, but yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning in to the live stream. I will be getting off now. I have a lot of typing to do inside the VIP Discord. I'm going to be working on some of these swings, and you can see what happened on Apple. And you can see we had that Apple Lotto play. That was on Friday. So let's see if we can get another one. But yes, if you do want to join, you can join the free chat or the VIP chat. Link is in the bio. You can DM Milo if you have any requests. If you don't want to join, no worries. I will be back on stream tomorrow morning, so you can catch me there. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. Love you all. Have a blessed one. See you in the Discord or at my next stream. In Jesus' name, amen.